about evolutions. Okay, maybe after. New Gwent is a round 1 game. Status Nilfgaard? Okay, you're well ahead of me. I haven't even looked at my own cards. Never mind their cards. Which hasn't really given me... Right, that could be useful. I don't know why I got rid of that one. This is all random. Well, I don't know. What have I pulled? I could just Anoramancy into Angus, but I don't have Heist either. Definitely Anoramancy, but what, Scenario maybe? Or do I try and get these things? There's no point getting that without these. I guess just to salvage the round, maybe we will play the Scenario, because I've got a lot of other things. No, I've got my 2 Purifiers as well. They're going to apply every bad status possible. Well, I don't know. Let's just go with the Scenario. Probably not the card that I should be pulling out, but it's fine.
Don't dare think you can escape.
Poisons, Lock, Spying, Bleeding. Because it's status. Lock an enemy unit. Then spawn its base copy on the opposite row and boost it by the number of enemy units with a status on the locked row. So yeah, that's why they would want lots of statuses. Whenever you're playing Aristocrat. I mean, yeah, I think people mostly play this for the lock on the free unit with extra boost, right? It's easier to play around something if you know what opponent has all of them.
There is but one punishment for traitors.
Yes.
Play a Bronze Soldier or Aristocrat from your hand, then draw a card. Whenever your opponent plays a unit, give it Spying. Whenever. And then they can seize a 1-power enemy unit with Spying. Devotion, at the end of your turn, refresh this card's order. So round 1 is going to be Thirsty Dame, play for many points. This thing? Like, how do I get rid of that then? If I don't have a lock though. Like, Waylay won't kill it. Oh, I could just try damaging it with this thing. Or let me get this out first.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
So if I play... I mean... We'll find out in a second if they have Devotion, because they're just going to pull that across, aren't they? Well, they've given it Bleeding instead. They wouldn't pull it across if they have Bleeding. Oh, it doesn't have 1 power. I see. Spawn and play a cow. Oh, it's the Rot Tosser again. Not sure if I enjoy the Rot Tosser. What are we doing? Oh yeah, if we play an elf, so I can get rid of this because I can do 3 damage to it, and then I will get a Waylay, and I can do the other 3 damage to it. I can also do 1 damage to it, but why would I do that? So that is my plan. And spawn and play a cow. I guess that one, rather than this one. Well, this one is charges. Game 1 charge if the unit has at least 3. Well, I mean, it's still going to have at least 3, but I can do damage to it. Order. Oh, every time. Always use a Sword Elf's order before you play another elf. I know. I know. I mean, I constantly forget, but... Why, wait. Why did he play it twice? Give 1 charge to all allied machines. Oh, and it has charge. This will... poison adjacent units. Okay. But it will poison this one, and poison this one, and it will poison this one, and this one again. So this one's going to die, is what we're saying. Who cares? I don't know. No one cares? It's a good point. What do I play? Pass. Just waylay the pikeman. Pikeman. Okay. And maybe also boost something. I would boost these, but... yes, okay. I was right in... No, I wasn't right. They only got 1 poison each, because they applied the poison and then they died. At least now we can play Alyssa, because we've got 2 waylays in there. I mean, that does probably inflict a lot of pain on us later on when we're trying to draw things which aren't waylays, but oh well. The Catriona. Poison a non-poisoned unit with at least 1 status. At the end of your turn, gain a charge. Hit the cow is strange that he would remove something with it. Sounds stupid, but pass. I would only be playing now to be playing Alyssa. Not really anything else. I mean, he hasn't played anything too good and he's 15 points behind, so maybe a pass. The thing is, I kind of want, like, long, medium-length rounds, so it may be worth playing Alyssa now, but it may also not be, because, as I said, it puts other stuff in the deck. I don't know, I'm willing to listen. I said back seating is encouraged, and they probably won't do too much to... You know, so they have lots of poison stuff. They'll probably use, what, their leader ability, maybe. It seems like a silly time to use the leader ability, but if we're talking about 1 card versus 2 cards, maybe then they'll use the leader ability. So like now, they either play on the card or do this. But it didn't work. Did they mean to do that? Why didn't they copy, like, the commando? Is it a base copy of it or something? He effed up? I don't know. I'll go look at it in a second. Do I need to be keeping the squirrel? Right, so there isn't another round, and we want a short round, really. That could be a problem. Spookies carry skeleton. I don't know. Right, Angus. The question is, how much setup do we do? We have our purifies. We have an Oniromancy. Or he just wanted 2 rounds. Tie can be good sometimes. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, because my deck would really like three rounds. Do you need a squirrel? No. I don't know.
Push on!
But
no mercy!
I mean, it's Nilfgaard, so anything is maybe useful. It's true. Why do I have a squirrel? It's 4 points anyway. Prologue, spawn a Thirsty Dame. Spawn and play Fangs of the Empire. Poison. And then another one. I could Heatwave that. Well, is there going to be more annoying things to Heatwave? I'm just thinking how I can get rid of this thing. I don't know if I can get rid of that with what I have. First Dame is more dangerous than the rest of scenario often. Okay, so I'm not going to. Let's play Angus then.
War criminal, that's what they call me.
I mean, he might poison it and then get rid of it, but Angus has kind of done his stuff. Unless I want to play Heist. So yeah, I have a Oniromancy.
this to your health.
Poison the enemy unit and lock it? Where's the lock from? Oh, this guy? Philippe? Give an enemy unit doomed if it already has a status. Lock it instead. If it already has more than one status, poison it instead. Philippe is powerful. Yeah, we've definitely seen him before. Alright, Simon, were you saying to heatwave this thing? I guess it's too late now. It's... You need to remove him. And my options for removing him are... Heatwave. So I guess we heatwave. I mean, they probably will end up getting rid of... Wait, I don't have Vanadine here, do I? How many Waylays are we sitting on? One Waylay. Oh, Simless is terrible. Oh, well, we have Alyssa, but still. What have they done? Dilemma's always between him and Bull. Oh, is Bull someone who's going to come later? Don't know who Bull is. I've probably seen them. And they did get rid of... Yeah, so they poisoned... Admiral or Dames. Admiral we haven't seen. No, the scenario on board. Oh, of course, the Masquerade Bull. I see. I was like, Bull? Yeah, but it makes sense what you mean. I apologize to my opponent because I'm being a bit slow. For now, let's just go with Alyssa because I know what I'm doing with Alyssa, and at some point I have to do it.
Do not deserve.
Sure. Right, so Simless is not entirely useless. But I don't see us winning anyway, because we've got Purifiers which we can't use. Why we played a random 7.2 and not Alyssa? I don't know if you're behind. We played Angus so that we could, you know, have our boosted Deadeyes. Alyssa gets us Waylays. Do we have a chance of getting more Waylays? Only if we go with an Aromancy. Could have killed a Simless and not with Heatwave. Okay. Well, yes, I now have 3. And I could pull out Vanadine. Purify's useless. If I pull out Vanadine, then I can get rid of them. But if I pull out Venusial, then I may be able to do more damage. I'm going with Vanadine. Although... Yeah, Purify is useless, but really useful. I wish I'd seen the really useful bit before I did that. It's fine if he's locked. He's done his thing. I mean, he's just going to poison him. I mean, this is useless as well. But I can do this now. Now that I have 1, 2, 3. I still have 3 there. Why did I do this in the first place? I should have done this first. Because now I can't even kill this thing. Squirrel? No, we just lost 77 points. I mean, yes. I don't know if... I think you're behind maybe, Simon. Because I don't know which thing you wanted me to squirrel. Sorry. Or if you meant something else here. And because I don't know really what's going on, I'm just going to accept defeat and do this first. Because I don't really know what targets we're already aiming for. I haven't really been paying that much attention. One Waylay on Dane and Simless her next. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting, maybe doing, but it's gone. Give an enemy unit spying. Devotion, give 3 enemy units spying. Fine. Another Waylay. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's not really doing too much helping, is it? Again, I don't know if there's something in here that I need to be making sure stays in here. Because I don't know if they have revivability.
Down with tyranny. Yes, that's the right shout.
And also it keeps... What are they getting boosted from? Boost health by 1 for each spying enemy unit. Whenever an enemy unit gains spying, boost health by 1. Fine. I mean... Not fine, but still. Well, we're finally going to get rid of this thing.
Why should I, an elf, a sage, converse with an ape?
And there's nothing else that I want to get rid of, like boost self whenever they give me spying, but that's any status, so that's more annoying.
For the daisy of the valley!
I mean, it's not entirely over, because I have 12 points from my leader ability. So I should be able to win, right? So we're going to play this.
I shall not fail.
And they're forfeiting. Because they know that I've probably got it with my leader. Simon, you're saying why you're leaving a squirrel? You could purify Vanna, play 5 Waylays. And Vanna could have summon elves. That's 20 points in elves. Purify Vanna for sure, yes. But I don't have a way to replay him. Purify, yes. Right? Oh, sorry, I should be giving them the GG. Unless they have a 12-point 12 revision spell, but it wouldn't be devotion. Okay, check out evolutions. Yeah, so because I have, that was my dilemma, because I pulled out Vanadine with the Oniromancy, or, you know, was I going to be pulling out Heist? I didn't have Heist. He has passives, you play Waylay, he summons an elf. Yes, okay, I see what you're saying. Every time you play an elf with Vanadine, he will pull out a bandit from nowhere. This is true. Even if they would have purified nothing, or if they would have purified his poison. I kind of see what you're saying. Yeah, the squirrel wasn't helpful. I just didn't see... But you're right. It definitely, I should have put back the squirrel and maybe something else. Maybe Alyssa. But no, Alyssa provided usefulness. Anyway. With evolutions, I mean, we can. There may just be too many to look at. Because there's more than one evolution card. I feel like we did this as well. No. Why are you showing me just that one? Factions? Cool. Evolution? Evolve. That's why. Yeah, I mean, there's what, like 12 cards? Yeah, search evolve. Because they are... So there's one for the Harmony deck. The Temple of Melitele. I don't know. There's so many words in Gwent I don't know how to pronounce. The Young Queen. Spawn a young Dryad on this row at the start of the round while in hand or deck evolve. Evolve, but I didn't see the point, just play and learn. Yeah. I mean, it could be interesting. If I want to use it in a deck, for sure. I'll check it out another time, Baldman. For now, we'll do this. It'll be too much, I think, to go through 12 cards and be like, you know. There's definitely interesting things at play there. But I presume most everyone else knows how those evolve cards work, and it would just be boring. I don't know. And I definitely will forget anyway, because I'm sure we talked about it before. So if I look at the cards and then think, oh yeah, that's interesting, and then next week I'm like, oh, what are the evolved ones again? I'll just end up forgetting even more. Two types of evolutions. Ones that evolve
Thanks
once,
for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like, and if you think you would enjoy more, then please subscribe, or even join me live on Twitch. Whilst it's cliche, all of these will help the channel. On screen is something carefully curated, or something the YouTube algorithm suggests, or maybe even both. In any case, have a great day.